The emphasis for 2015 is Christ in motion, telling the stories, celebrating the gifts. Christ in Motion story is a faith story from a new lifer about how God is using his or her God-given gifts to be Christ's hands and feet beyond the walls of new life. Today's story is by Cindy Eggemeyer. How many of you know Cindy Eggemeyer? Good. We usually don't see her at the 11 o'clock service. Usually she's behind the piano, accompanying the senior choir. We're going to learn a lot about Cindy Eggemeyer. In her position as executive director of two large hospital-based fitness centers, she runs across many challenges daily and opportunities to snuff out, extinguish fires or crisis. With approximately 375 employees and 12,000 members, she sees her fair share of personal issues. Bias, anger, hatred, etc. Since she has done this for 15 to 20 years, she's given away her age, she has had to learn that being centered and able to not take things personally. None of us do that, right? As well as being mindful of the psychology behind the person or issue is necessary to stay objective, fair, and still remain personal. She is fortunate that her parents taught her when she was young that God walks with her every day. All she has to do is reach out to him for help. It took adulthood for her to understand that God doesn't typically give her a solution or a quick answer right away. She finds in her work that the physical, mechanical, building issue, etc. crisis is often easier to handle than the personal or individual situations. She has also learned a lot about human psychology from her therapist, who taught her when to recognize projection. With these tools, she has been able to discern temperament. Staying calm is an obvious requirement when everything or everyone around you is in a craze. Human beings tend to go straight to the emotional side. Anger, fear, guilt, blame, etc. Listening is the next important step in handling a crisis. Communication is also key in being able to convey your steps and letting the individual know you will handle the situation. From yelling matches between members to a building fire or flood, she has seen quite a few challenges, crises in her work. Her employees look to her to stay calm and handle the situation. She knows that God is working with her when she is paged to the desk or when she receives the screaming phone call. That's when she simply asks God to be with her and see in her. Help her pick the right words. Help her resolve the issue as fairly as possible. Or simply help her help a person see that sometimes we have to agree, to disagree, and it'll be okay. Cindy just can't imagine what it's like not to believe. So she takes God with her every day. She hopes he likes it. And because of God's presence, Christ is in motion through her as she does her daily tasks.